we are going to do, if anybody shows up on Zoom, so let me see if I can see it, but I'm going to go ahead and get started. Just a quick 45-minute class. So whoever missed it, you have the replay. I'm like watching myself on too. Have your mat. If you have a glass of water, have a glass of water. But we'll go ahead and get started here. So go ahead and come onto your mat. I'm going to place my hair away from me. And it'd be great if you have a wall. Oop, I have somebody coming in. Yes, I can hear you. Okay, let's see. No worries. I'm actually recording it live on YouTube too. So, but I mean, I'll be watching both screens. Yeah, I can hear you. If you just want to have yourself muted, just if I don't know if anybody else is gonna pop up. I had two other people, so just in case. I okay, gotcha. Just come up. You can hear me, right? Good. Can you hear me all the way here? Okay. So go ahead and come onto your mat, and we'll start off on our in a kneeling position. Just a very gentle class this morning. Nothing crazy. Hopefully the dogs aren't too much. I'm actually going to go this way just so I can see you. So from this kneeling position, just legs apart from each other. So legs in line with your hips. And I want us to do this movement where we bring our hands over our head. And then on our exhale, we'll go back. Okay, you're going to have to move out of the way. So it's like coming up into kneeling, so come all the way up. And then on your exhale, it's like coming into a child's pose. Come back up. Inhale, do it with your breath or just do the movement itself, just to create some fire, I would say. Good, reaching through those fingertips, and then bring those hands back right behind you. If the forehead, I'm not coming all the way down, but okay, now I can. Forehead can come down, kind of like a child's pose, and then come back up. Do it 2 more times. See as if when you come down, you can come all the way down, bringing the forehead down if that's possible, if it's available. And come back up. Good. Come all the way up. And then from here, bring your hand onto your hips. Now, if you need to bring your hands down, because what we're going to do is we're going to bring our right foot right in front of us. But if that's a little hard, you can always bring the hands down and then bring the right foot right in front of you, right in between your hands. Yeah, good. Okay, good. Now what I want us to do is just kind of rock back and forward, bringing the knee a little bit not in line with our ankle. Just creating some movements here with our hips. And make sure you're breathing. Inhaling through your nose, exhaling through your nose. Good. Slowly come to a stop and bring your hands over your head. This is a modification to Warrior One, like Virabhadrasana One. We're not going to be going up in our practice today. We're going to be doing everything from the floor. So I want you to take notice of what the hands are doing. So palms of the hands are facing in, and then fingertips are reaching up. But as they reach up, don't hug the biceps to the ears, push them away. So give yourself some distance, relax the shoulders down. Good. Bring your hands down onto your hips and switch sides. So you'll just bring your right hand down or right knee down, and then you'll bring your left foot forward. And we'll do the same thing, just rocking back and forth. You might hear a little bit of treaders that are cracking, maybe the hip, maybe the knees. And breathe in through your nose, exhale out. Inhale, exhale. Slowly come back to center, come to a stop. Bring your hands over your head. Modified Virabhadrasana 1, Warrior 1. Bring the palms of the hands in. Imagine holding onto like a sphere, or if you want to think of earth or a ball. So that in between your hands, your biceps away from your ears, shoulders are relaxed, shoulder blades are being drawn down. You're pressing through your right knee. Your left knee is in line with your left ankle. And you hold it here. Strong Warrior 1. Don't hold your breath. Inhale through your nose. Exhale out. Good. Bring your hands down onto your hips. Bring your knee down. And we'll go back to that movement that we were doing where we bring your hands over our head. Bring your hands down. See if your hands can come a little bit more up as you go back. So inhale. Exhale. Inhale, reach up, reach those fingertips, reach those hands over your head. Exhale, bring those hands right behind you. Come into like a child's pose. Come all the way up. Do it 2 more times. The breath keeps you present. Good. Come all the way up. Stay here. And what we'll do, Tanya, is if you want to, well, maybe I'll just guide you through it. So, but I'm going to face the long side of the mat. Okay. So you have carpet, I think you have carpet underneath you if I see that, right? Yeah, okay. Okay, you could just stay right there, actually. So you're going to bring your hands right beside or right onto your hips. And I want you to extend your right leg out. Yeah. Now, you might need to kind of either shimmy the foot forward or back, but I want the knee in line with your right heel. So when you look down to your knee, to your left knee, it's going to be in line with your right heel. Good. Fingertips or fingertips. Toes are facing forward. So it's not like this, it's this. This might be a little too advanced. So just like that. Good. When you look down at your pinky toe or look at the edge of your foot, it's in line with the top of your mat. But I know we don't have the top of the mat, but just imagine that line. Bring your hands over your head. Good. Yeah. Yeah, I see that foot. Good. Now what you'll do is you'll lean to the right side. But what I don't want you to do is this. Too much, right? It's just imagine a wall be like on the side of your left body, the left side of your body, so being intact. So this is like, imagine a wall, and you're just like a goalie. You're just reaching to the right side. Fingertips are reaching up. Press through that left knee. Press through that right foot. Hold it here. Come back to center. Do it one more time. So slowly come to the right side. Press through the left knee, right foot. Reach to those fingertips. Push those biceps away, relax those shoulders. A lot going on here. Come back to center. Bring your hands down in front of you. And I want us to walk our hands forward, coming to an extension. You're going to really feel the stretch in the right thigh. That's where you're going to really feel it. So if you walk your fingertips more forward, you'll be more into that extension, but this is your practice, so give yourself as much modifications as needed. So if you need to walk back, you can. And just hold it here. Inhale through your nose. Exhale out. Walk your hands back right above your shoulders. And what I want you to do this time is I want you to actually walk your hands to the right side as much as possible. And we'll just either hold it here or you could extend and walk the hands forward. We won't hold this one for too long. Hold it just for 2 breaths. Inhale through your nose. Exhale out. Breathing in. Breathing out. Walk the hands back to you and then come back to center. Bring those hands right above your shoulders. And then walk your hands to you and then come all the way up. We're going slow, we're going slow, we're going slow. Stay here for just a breath, having that extension, feeling what's going on in our spine. We're getting taller. Bring your hands down onto your hips. And then I want you to bring your right knee down. Take your time doing this. And we're going the opposite side. So now we'll extend that left leg out. And then adjust the foot. So when you adjust the foot, it's just your left heel in line with your right knee. Good. You'll bring your hands over your head. And then you're going to really press through that left foot as we shift to the left side. Now, again, we don't want to do this. This is going to hurt you, but just a little bit. So as you move, maybe I would say like when you're here at center, it's like 10 degrees to the left and then reaching through those fingertips. So you really feel that extension and this stays, the ribs stay aligned with the hip. Reach, reach, reach. Relax those shoulders. Imagine those shoulder blades being drawn down still. Press through your left foot. Feel the support of your right knee. Don't hold your breath. Come all the way up. Come back to center. Bring your hands down. Good. As you come down, so it's always optional, like if this feels good, this is your pose. But if you want, you can walk your hands forward and really feel that extension as you walk your hands forward. It's kind of like a downward facing dog, but modified. Good. Relax your head. Let your head just do what it needs to do, coming down, breathing in through your nose, breathing out. Really feel the back of the left leg stretching as we're extended forward here. And then we can either, let's do this, let's walk our hands to the left side. Just one time. So it's just kind of dun, dun. If this feels like it's too much, just walk the hands to you, but still have a little bit of that extension sideways this time. Slowly walk the hands back to center and then walk the hands back to you. The hands are right above the shoulders. And then with all the strength in your legs, you're going to come up, bringing your hands over your head. Beautiful. Hold it here for just a second and then bring the hands down onto your hips. Bring the knee back, meeting the other knee, coming back into that kneeling position. I'm going to face this way. And we're going to come into I got all the dogs here, so I'm like, ah! We're going to come into a tabletop. So just bring the hands down. Good. As your hands are down, curl your toes and come into your first downward facing dog of the day. Now, I do want to say, and I've never actually kind of pointed this out, but if you're on your cycle, it's not good to come up. So if you are on your cycle, all you're going to do is just extend the hands. But if you're okay, then you're just going to curl the toes and bring the tailbone up towards the ceiling. Come into downward facing dog. Another option too is having the knees down, like how we were, if that's too much. Good. Just walking your dog here, pressing away from your hands, not dumping your weight in your hands. Imagine the back of the legs. They are doing all the work, but just visualize pushing it all to the back of the legs. Feeling the glutes work, feeling the calves work as well. Good. Bring the knees down. Come back onto that tabletop. And then I just want you to do a child's pose here. So you'll just bring your toes together, or your feet together. And then you'll just draw the tailbone towards the heels. And then just extend the hand. Walk the fingers forward to have more of an extension in the spine. And rest onto your forehead. Forehead or hairline. Imagine the shoulders being drawn down here in your child's pose. You're giving your lower ribs some space in between the legs. And just letting the thighs rest here. Just a reminder to surrender. On your next inhale, look up at your hands. Come back into that tabletop. And as you're back into this tabletop, we're going to thread the needle. So just find your foundation, shoulders over the wrists, hips over the knees. What's wrong? And then you're going to press through your right hand, lift your left hand. And as if you're looking to the left side, you don't have to look up. You can just extend through those left fingertips. And then we're going to thread the needle, just like the same. So it's like we're going to go in between that empty space of our right hand and our right knee, and we're going to come down to our shoulders. As you come down onto your shoulder, you'll gently come onto the left, as you come down onto your shoulder, you come down also onto your left cheek. Good. Now, once you're here, I want you to bring your right hand stack over your left. And just like a book, you're going to be like a page, or your hands are like pages. So you're going to lift your right hand, this is your right page, but not over the shoulder. So it's not going to look like this, because this is going to be too much. Just in line with your shoulder. So the movement will be this. So this right hand, Tanya, you're just going to stack it over your left. Like this. So you're here, you're just going to stack it over like this. And then you're just going to do this movement. Okay? Not overdoing it, just feeling how the shoulder, there's some rotation there, some mobility happening. Just when we lift that right hand, right arm, we're not moving the wrist over the shoulder. It's staying in line with the shoulder. Good. Slowly come back down. Bring your page down, meaning your right hand. And then bring your right hand back to where it was. So it was over here, stacked like in a tabletop. You're going to press through your right hand, lift. And as you lift, bring your left hand back up, just to give it some balance, some equalness. And then come down. We're going to do the other side. So find your foundation, press through your left hand, lift the right hand up. You don't have to look up. And then you're going to thread the needle. So you're going to thread in between that left hand, left knee. Come down to your shoulder. And then just feeling the side of the face too. And then notice what the hips are doing. Sometimes when we're in this pose, the hip tends to kind of like either pull to the left. So just equal the hips here. Good. Now your left hand will stack over your right hand. Beautiful. Yeah. And you don't have to like place them together like prayer. You can just kind of still extend as long as they're in line. And then you're just gonna open up like you're a book, right? Your hands are books or a book. And then you're just gonna open up your left hand. Your left hand is that page. So open and shut. Go slow. You don't have to go fast. Just a very gentle opening here. And same thing even with this side. We don't want to overdo the extension of going over the shoulder. We're just staying, the shoulder is the limit. That's like, okay, that's my stopping point. I'm not going to go beyond that. Good. Do it one more time. So one more lift. And then come down. Beautiful. Bring that left hand back to where it was at the beginning. Bring the awareness back here now that it's nicely planted onto your mat. Push away through your left hand, using it to lift yourself. And as that right hand comes out, then threading the needle, extend through that right hand, come back down. Good. Beautiful. So now we're back into this tabletop, and we're just going to do small circles. So think of the moon. Your hips are going one direction. And then go the opposite direction. Go the opposite way. Go the other direction again. So go how we were at the beginning, going one direction, and then go the opposite direction. Good. Come back to center. We'll do one last downward facing dog. And do you have a sofa there? Is that what I see, a sofa? Yeah, you do. Yeah, this is what I want you to do. I want you to come to your sofa. Zoom's like, you have 10 minutes. I want you to come onto your sofa. Bring your hands down. Imagine this is your sofa, right? Just hear me out. I know you can't see me because you're like turned around, but you're gonna bring your hands onto your sofa, and then you're gonna come up, and this is gonna be your downward facing dog. So hands onto the edge of the sofa, and then you're just gonna come up. So instead of us being here, we're gonna do it onto some support. Okay, so whenever you're ready, hands onto the edge of your sofa. Just make sure that they're nicely planted, that they're not on the super edge where the palms of the hands are off, but fingers are on the edge. Okay? Now, when you're here, just make sure that the feet are over the hips. Good. And then you're just finding that extension. So same thing, back of the legs are still doing the work as we're here in our Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. And the head is not hanging. The head is in line with the arms. But you're pushing away from the biceps. The shoulder blades are like pulling away. They're pulling towards me, towards the camera. And you can bend one knee at a time. Let's do that. Bend one knee at a time. Notice how the pelvis is moving. It's rocking one side. It's rocking to the other side. Good. Now I want you to look up, and I want you to walk towards your support. So if it's either a sofa or a chair, and then I want you to rest your forearms. So you'll stack your forearms, Tanya. So you'll walk forward, and then you'll just stack your forearm, stack the other one, and then you'll rest the forehead. So this is like a forward fold, but it's supported onto a chair or onto a sofa, whatever it is. Press through the heels, find the extension in the back of the legs. So even though we have the support, there's still action in our legs happening. Slowly lift the head, stack the hands back down. Come back into that downward facing dog, and bend the knees, come all the way down. So we're gonna come all the way down. And then we're gonna come back onto our mat. So I know we're kind of facing that way. Now you're gonna come back onto your mat. So come back onto your mat. Come back to all fours. And I want us to come all the way down onto our belly. And then roll on over onto our backs. Kind of like flop like a fish, but not floppy, but just turn it around. Good. And then just for the last couple minutes, it's just a little bit of a cool down and just a little mini Shavasana. So I want you to bring your knees into your chest and then bring them to center. Give yourself a nice little squeeze. Use your hands to bring them closer. So we're here, center, feet are in space, and then you're just bringing those knees into the chest, extending, using the arms to guide it. Good. Now bring the knees back to, no, actually keep the knees into the chest. I apologize. Keep the knees into the chest and let the knees drop to the right side. And they don't have to meet the floor. They could, kind of be up here in space. But I want your hands to come out into a T. We're just going to be here for 2 breaths. And make sure that that left shoulder stays down. So if it lifts, you're going to have to kind of lift the right shoulder to kind of give yourself that twist of being flat. Shoulder blade and shoulder blade are meeting the mat. A little bit of abdominal action here. Bring the knees back into the chest, and then let the knees, bring them into the chest first, and let them drop to the opposite side. So now we're dropping to the left side. And same thing, you might have to like press through your elbow to lift your left shoulder, and then rotate and press that right shoulder blade down. A little bit of an extension here. Really feeling it through the glute too. Glute, back of the lower ribs. And then bring those knees back to center. And then just extend one leg at a time, coming into this mini Shavasana. And bring your hands right beside you. Just relaxing your legs, relaxing your feet. Relax your knees. Back of the knees are being drawn down onto the mat. Relax your hips. Let the legs fall apart if they haven't done so. As your chest rises as you inhale, lower ribs expand too, and belly button comes up. And as you exhale, it's the opposite effect. So belly button comes in towards the spine, lower ribs decompress down, chest decompresses. Relax your shoulders, relax your hands, relax your facial muscles, your cheeks, relax your jaw. Bring the tongue to the rooftop of the mouth and relax your eyes. Eyelids are closed, forehead is relaxed. And it's just you and your breath. There's no perfection to your meditation. It's just you breathing, being present. There's no expectations. There's no judgment. It's just you, your mat, and your breath. Come back to your breath. Inhale through your nose. Exhale out. Begin to wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes, and notice how you feel at this very moment. Bend one knee at a time. And roll onto the right side of your body. Stay here for a breath. And use your left hand to support you and bring you all the way up, followed by your other hand coming into seated position. Oh, my Zoom people have been kicked off, but here in your seated position, relax your shoulders. Relax your hands over your thighs. And just to end it, maybe next time I'll tell them to join us on YouTube. I want you to, we'll do a little bit of Ujjayi breathing. So bring your hand right in front of you. And I want you to fold your index and your middle finger. And I want you to just take a normal breath in and out. Bring your right thumb to your right nostril. Inhale here. Hold the breath, but as you're holding it, you're shifting to your middle or your ring finger and exhaling out through the right nostril. Releasing the thumb, of course. Inhale here. Cover, release through the opposite side. Inhale through the left nostril. Cover with the ring finger. Release through the right thumb. Release. Inhale here. Release, cover, release through the opposite left nostril. Inhale. Release one more time. Through that right nostril, release the right thumb, of course. And then bring the hand down. Normal breath. Good. Start tapping. Tap at the top of the head. We'll tap to the side, tap at the back of the head, forehead, temple, cheeks, going all the way down to the jawline, chin, and then kind of go along the jawline here, neck, shoulders, collarbones. You can even do knuckles. My cat's like, what about me? And then chest, of course. And then I want you to lean forward and do the back. So not on the ribs, but lower than your ribs. So in between like that thoracic area. And then come back. Good. Bring your hands down. We'll take an intentional breath together. Inhale through your nose. Exhale out. On your next inhale, sweep your hands right beside you. Bring your hands over your head. Bring your hands together to prayer, to heart. Namaste. Thank you for allowing me to be part of your practice today. I teach this class every Monday. It's at 8 o'clock. I normally teach it at the park, but it's been raining here in Texas, so the park's wet.
Mom.
Yes.
Aren't you watch that mouse guy in the room?
Oh, and the mouse ate a cookie?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna try to be more teaching now that I can do lives on this channel. I'm gonna be more intensive of doing more live gentle yoga, but just a little bit of face yoga at the very end. Just something very simple. They give you more options. Okay, my friend. Bye.